Hey guys, I just want to let you know that this video that I'm reacting to that you're getting ready to watch is actually from last week. And when this week's drops, I will do a reaction and have it out Wednesday or Thursday this week. So I apologize for not getting it out on time, but I hope you guys enjoy and check out the reaction. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Geek Blend. I'm Jeff, and we will be reacting to another Nuke's Top 5 video. I did not get a chance to react to last week's, but I will go back and do that one as well. The title on this one is 5 Ghost Videos So Scary That Karen Called the Manager. Great title. Again, the link for his channel, for Nuke's Top 5, will be in the description below. Go check out his channel, give him a sub, give him a like, give him the watch time as well. Definitely check him out. I highly recommend it. He does the best ghost videos, like top 5s on YouTube. Nobody else touches him. His quality of work is fantastic. There are some other ones out there that are really good, but this one is just, Nuke just does the best job in my opinion. He does a really good job, and he takes his time, and you can tell he puts really good care and effort into these videos. So definitely go give him a follow on Twitter as well, and subscribe on YouTube. So let's go ahead and get into this one, and after it's over, just like before, we will go back and look at each one and talk about it, and I'll give you guys my opinion. Then, of course, I would also like you guys to sound off in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think of each one of these videos, and which one's your favorite, which one you think is the least favorite, or maybe even the most likely to be hoaxed. So let's take a look at it. 3, 2, 1.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. Meanwhile, on TikTok. TikTok user Alicia Nguyen is alone in her bathroom to record a TikTok video when she captures something truly terrifying. While Alicia switches back and forth from a reflection to herself, what looks to be the figure of a child appears behind her, and then, just as quickly, disappears. Alicia has no idea who or what the mysterious figure could have been. So is it a ghost, or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. TikTok user Bailey is the operations manager of an old theater that dates all the way back to the early 1900s. Bailey claims that the theater is extremely haunted, with strange sightings and unexplained voices occurring on a daily basis. Now, for security reasons, Bailey decided not to share the name of the theater on TikTok. But after some digging, I was able to find the name and the location of the theater. However, I will respect Bailey's wishes and I won't share it here. But I do think it's worth noting that the theater has a very haunted past. People believe the theater's founder, who passed away 60 years ago, haunts the Playhouse to this day, still looking after his theater. One night when Bailey is alone in the Playhouse, he captures something horrifying.
Alright guys, so I work at this old theater and been hearing a noise. It's a really beautiful theater, as you can see, if you can see it at all. But I keep hearing a noise in here and there's not supposed to be anybody here, so just double checking, but I wanted to film it just in case. There's the ghost light. It's a light we keep on for ghosts, for people who still remain here and whatnot, and what the f***? What is that? Hold on, let me get a better look.
The creepy figure of a man wearing a suit can be seen in the theater's old private balcony. Bailey says he's the only one who has access to the area where the apparition can be seen, so no one could have been up there. So could this be the ghost of the theater's founder still wandering around and keeping an eye on the place? Let me know what you think. In this next video, TikTok user Saleya Ileana is hanging out in the attic with her friend when something absolutely terrifies them.
Stop! No, I'm not even you. And she's in there. I'm gonna be so mad. She's not in there. I can't. It's Mom. I'm so scared. Mom! It's like a horror movie. Answering. It's probably your mom. She was just messing with us for a long amount of time. It scared the shit out of me. Let's throw something at it. What? What the oh my god! It's so no, it's not! Why was it knocking? It was completely closed. Like I shut it. Like it closes with the lock. Slaya! I'm shaking! Mom!
Soleil is trying to call her mom on her phone while simultaneously screaming out for her as a door in the attic seems to open on its own. Soleil and her friend are terrified and have no idea what could be opening the attic door. She posted her creepy encounter on TikTok and the video went viral. Then, 4 days later, she's in the attic again, this time all alone.
So I told my mama about the demon that went booga booga and then I got really scared, so she told me I'm not allowed to go to the attic because she's scared. She got freaked out. And so I went to go take a shower. I got out of the shower. She's sleeping, so now it's time to go to the attic. So it turns out there's a fucking raccoon in my attic. My mom got it out.
So, the terrifying demonic creature from hell, after all, was a raccoon. Soleia's TikTok viewers have mixed reactions to this comical explanation. Because sure, a raccoon can tip over a box, but can a raccoon swing open an attic door the way it did in her first video? Many viewers believe that it still could have been something paranormal. But what do you think? Can a raccoon do this? A dangerous obsession. Russian YouTuber Dennis from the YouTube channel Dark Ghost received a strange message from a woman who had seen several of his videos. She explains that her son was very much into the paranormal. He had a large collection of ghostly pictures and paintings and was obsessed with trying to understand the afterlife. After his grandmother passed away, he saw the perfect opportunity to establish contact with her at her home. He left his mother's house with the intention of staying at his deceased grandmother's place for a few days. A week later, his mother got an alarming phone call from her son. In great distress, he explained that objects in the house were moving on their own, and he could hear the angry, threatening voices of both of his deceased grandparents. Before his mother had time to make sense of his call, the line went dead. Soon after, her son's lifeless body was found on the street outside his grandmother's home. He had passed away from a heart attack. The woman is now absolutely devastated and is trying to find an explanation for her son's untimely passing. Dennis travels to the grandmother's home to investigate. During the day, he sets up cameras in the home to record while he's preparing for his nighttime investigation. While he's away, the cameras capture something very disturbing. A strange shadow figure crosses the room, and soon after, the whole house begins to shake violently. Even more compelling, if you look closely, this is not simply a camera trick. Objects throughout the entire room can actually be seen vibrating. When Dennis returns to start his nighttime investigation, He has no idea what his cameras have captured. As he's about to turn his cameras back on to record, this happens.
Так, ладно, пойду устанавливать камеры. Сейчас включу эту. То ли за этой стенкой грохот, либо комод. Либо шкаф, все грохочет, я не понимаю, либо комод. Опа. Походу здесь сейчас камеры не буду устанавливать. Сейчас просто попробую на вспышку.
After Dennis hears a loud bang and watches as the cabinet door moves on its own, he decides to take his investigation a step further by turning off all the lights, leaving only one dim red light to illuminate his video. He goes through some cabinets and drawers and finds some creepy pictures that were most likely left behind by the woman's deceased son. The son is said to have collected strange and allegedly paranormal photos from the internet. As Dennis is looking through the photos, things take a terrifying turn.
Это просто жесть. Реально еще шаги были.
A loud bang startles Dennis, and now frozen with fear, he stares into the darkness at what sounds like heavy footsteps seeming to come closer and closer. Now very creeped out, he decides to simply put the photos back into the drawer and end his investigation. So could the terrifying activity in the house be the spirits of the woman's son and his grandparents? Or is it something more dark and sinister? Let me know what you think in the comments. To watch Dennis's full investigation, you can check out his YouTube channel, Dark Ghost. If you see a video that you think would be perfect for the top 5, or if you have a ghost hunting channel and you caught something great, contact me at nukestop5@gmail.com. The Art of Fear. Mason Kratz of Red Cliff, Australia recently renovated an old 1930s warehouse that had been sitting empty for over 25 years. Mason converted the old warehouse into an art studio / bar called Arts and Drafts. Basically, customers can paint a picture and have a cold one at the same time. Mason says that since he began renovations on the 1930s warehouse, he has seen and heard many odd things around the old building. But being a skeptic, he has always just dismissed the strange occurrences. That is until late one night around 2 a.m. The Arts and Drafts studio is closed for the night. Mason is working late, all alone in the building, when he experiences something downright terrifying.
So it's about 2 o'clock in the morning. I've been working in the studio, and the last couple of nights I've been hearing really creepy sounds. I've been hearing footsteps and like seeing things out of the corner of my eye. Now this is a really big old building, and so that's got me a little bit freaked out. But the top of it was just a few minutes ago, I was going to the bathroom and I was standing in the stall, and I swear someone grabbed the back of my shoulder while I was standing there, and I freaked out. So if if something happens, I want to have it on video.
Stealing his nerves, Mason heads back upstairs to check out the area where he had his chilling encounter, filming as he goes.
So this is where I was. I was standing right there. The lights aren't in the bathrooms, of course. Hello? Hello? All right, I think I'm done. I think I've had about enough for today.
Did you see it? Mason doesn't notice, but right before he ends the video, a face with glowing eyes can be seen at the end of the hallway, and it seems to be staring directly at him. What makes the footage even creepier is the fact that the face appears 10 to 15 feet above a staircase. No one or nothing could have been standing up there.
And you can see how far it is. I think it was looking around this edge, and there's nothing to stand on.
Mason Kratz has never caught anything paranormal on camera and is not even a believer in the supernatural. But this experience just might have changed his mind. The Night Visitor. At the Masonic Cemetery in Las Cruces, New Mexico, grieving families began to notice something very disturbing. Decorations and toys that were placed at the graves of their loved ones started to go missing. One of the families decided to set up a hidden trail camera in a tree to capture pictures of whoever was stealing the grave decorations. Instead, they caught something truly bizarre. When they checked the trail camera, they found strange, unexplainable images of a small girl wandering around the cemetery in the middle of the night. Worried that the girl might be lost, they showed the pictures to the cemetery staff. The workers were shocked to their core. They said they knew who the small girl was, and then led the family to the nearby grave of little Fabiola Gonzalez. The next day, they showed the pictures to the young girl's mother, Sandra Gonzalez. The grieving mother burst into tears. Sandra says that she immediately recognized her deceased young daughter, Fabiola. She said that she had no doubt that it was her daughter. Even in the grainy photo, she said she could still instantly recognize her little girl, from her hair to her clothes and even her shoes. Sandra Gonzalez shared the photos on her Facebook page to raise awareness about her daughter's tragic passing. And I highly recommend that you read more about Fabiola's very sad story over on Sandra Gonzalez's Facebook page, Obey Sandrizi. The Hospital of Shadows. Over on the popular Mexican YouTube Urbex channel Terror al Extremo, Luis Manuel Mote and his crew explored the abandoned Gonzalo Castaneda Hospital in Mexico City, Mexico. The hospital has been abandoned for 9 years after it was announced that the whole building could possibly collapse at any time. The property has been left in a state of decay. Curious explorers who dare to enter the building say that they have heard strange and unexplained sounds, and some claim to have seen the terrifying apparition of a young girl wandering the halls. As the Terror al Extremo team explores the creepy abandoned hospital, it seems like they might not be alone.
Mames. No mames. ¿Qué fue, güey? Mira, yo soy hermano. Mira. Mira, estás viendo eso, John?
Sí, aquí se alcanza a ver bien en la mano.
Mira.
Como una especie de dedos.
As the Terror Al Extremo team climbs a dangerous staircase, a heavy door falls over on its own. Even creepier, the door appears to be covered in bizarre small handprints. It's almost as if someone or something tried to shove the door over onto the team as they were walking there only moments earlier. Throughout their investigation, they keep hearing strange, unexplained sounds, but they are unable to identify the source. Then they hear something again and go to check it out. And they see something.
¿Sí lo viste? No inventes, güey.
¿Qué pasó?
Era algo así como... Traspasó el muro, güey.
Lewis and his team claim that they see some dark shape actually walk right through a brick wall, but they're too late to capture it on camera. However, at the exact moment they see the figure, a strange moan can be heard very close to the camera.
¿Sí lo viste?
Now, the team investigates the entire building, but they don't seem to be able to capture very much on camera. At least, that's what they thought. When they upload the video to YouTube, viewers of the Terror Al Extremo channel spot some very creepy moments that the ghost hunters missed. In this scene, Lewis and cameraman Yanni are discussing the garbage and litter strewn around the room. But then, this happens.
Como que de atrás. Como que este lado lo ocupan más así como, no sé, ¿no? Como casa, refugio de varios.
Did you see it? As the camera pans towards Lewis, a bizarre shadow figure can be seen walking by the doorway right behind him. Both Lewis and cameraman Mitchell don't notice the figure as it walks past them not once, but twice. But it gets even creepier. When they reach the rooftop of the abandoned hospital, they find what appears to be a broken down small storage area. Heavy pieces of air conditioning equipment block the entrance, making it impossible for them to go inside. So instead, they quickly film the inside of the storage space before leaving to go back downstairs. What their camera captures is downright chilling.
Está muy chiquito el lugar, ¿no?
Sí, está.
Bueno, como podemos ver ahí. Son como nada más como turbinas, ¿no, güey? Así de los que... Ajá. Bueno, pues aquí no hay nada. Es puro de aire acondicionado o turbinas, algo así, no sé qué sea. Pero bueno, ¿no te vayas a caer, mi John?
No.
Vámonos.
Échale por abajo.
A shadowy, mysterious figure seems to be staring at them from the darkness, but they don't see it. They simply decide to end their exploration and head back downstairs. But what do you think this could be? Is something haunting the creepy hospital? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? As always, you decide. You can watch the full video over on the YouTube channel, Terror Al Extremo. Thanks for watching. Follow me on Twitter where I post channel updates, extra videos, and sometimes I just kinda ramble on there. But either way, thank you, and I'll see you next week.
There we go. We just finished that one. Pretty good one, actually. Let me mute it, and I'm going to go back through them each one by one. So the first one, the TikTok girl with the... Well, there's like 3 or 4 in the TikTok, meanwhile on TikTok. The first one, where she sees the childlike shape behind her, pretty good. Goes back, nothing there. really quick, so that's a good one. The one in the theater where the guy sees somebody on the balcony, that's a good capture. You can't even make out what it is even in the frozen like picture that Nuke'S shows. It's really weird looking face, so that's a good one. The attic one, of course, is very interesting. The door gets swung open a couple times, and then later when she's by herself, she says that her mom found an actual raccoon in the attic. That's what was knocking stuff over and doing things, but I don't know. What kind of raccoon opens a door like that? Like, that door was forcefully shoved open. So, don't think the raccoon was what was doing that. Just an FYI. I don't think so. Now, number 4. Super creepy. Russian incident where a woman's son is obsessed with the paranormal, goes to stay at his grandparents' house where they both passed away in the house, calls her freaking out, saying there's stuff going on in the house all over, and then he winds up dead of a heart attack. First thought, she says the kid's obsessed with paranormal. He's got all kinds of paranormal photos, everything he's downloaded from the internet. Me being a believer in the supernatural and opening yourself up to things makes me wonder if he did something in the house, like some kind of ritual, or he used a Ouija board or something stupid that evokes something else besides his grandparents, because what's happening in that house seems very sinister with the shaking of everything, like the violent shaking in the house, the black shadows, the footsteps in the dark. It just seemed very sinister to me, but really good captures by that guy, and I'm glad he got out of there because it was very just weird. But the fact that the kid died not too far from the house, I mean, really weird. Just a really weird incident. Could be all coincidence. It's just weird altogether. Now, the one with the face around the corner that's up really, really high around the steps, like the guy in that old art warehouse, that one is truly interesting. He shows how high it's, like 15 feet off the ground for somebody to be peeking around the corner like that. Almost impossible. It could have been a hoax, a friend having something on a stick doing that, but I don't know. It's just, if it is a hoax, eventually I think it's going to be found out. So I don't know why you would do something like that, but it could be. It's still very an interesting piece of footage. So it's very unique, very interesting. The one with the cemetery in Mexico with the little girl. And the mom saying it's her little girl. Super, super creepy. Because, to be honest, if that was a real child, somebody would have found out who it was. It would have been a child missing, or, hey, have you seen my child? Because the child escaped the house and walking around in the dark. You would think somebody would be looking for their child, or whether they caught their child by now. But the fact that woman says it's her daughter, like she could just tell it's her daughter. Mother's intuition. You never know. But I mean, it's super creepy. Really great capture if it's really, really what they say it is. But very sad story as well. Check out Nuke's video and go check out that woman's Facebook page as well. One with Terra Al Extremo from a YouTube channel. The last one, they got the door falling down. They see like handprints and stuff on it. That could just be the door falling down. It could be where people have grabbed the door in the past and it just stayed there. The shadows behind them moving back and forth, and then the shadow in that room that they couldn't get in. Very intriguing footage. To be honest, in these situations, if it's a homeless person or a person walking around, you've been in a place, you've been in a building at night, you've been in the dark, you know when someone else is in the building walking around. You're going to hear a person moving around and trying to get away if they're trying to do something to play a trick on you. You can just tell somebody's there. You can hear them, they're going to move around, they're going to make a lot of noise, especially when trying to get out of there quickly if somebody sees you, if they don't see you. So, it's very intriguing on this one too. I'm leaning more towards paranormal on these, but let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments below. And again, I'm going to leave Nuke's channel link in the description, so go check it out. Also in the description are links to my social media and my Patreon and my Discord. Discord community continues to grow. There's actually a Discord channel over there for paranormal. So if you guys want to join the Discord, links is in the description. Go check it out. And also, if you guys want to donate to the channel, help us out in any way you can do for as little as $1 a month for our Patreon. And you do get Discord roles and all kinds of other cool benefits. So check out those links as well in the description. And please leave a comment below on what you guys, and let me know your opinions on these videos. I really like hearing from you guys about all the stuff I do here on the channel. So I love it when I see your comments. Thank you guys. Leave a like on this video. It really does help us out. And if you're new to the channel and you do like what you see and you want to see some more, hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell for notifications so you can stay up to date on everything we do here on the channel, including Nuke's Top 5 Reactions, which are usually on every Wednesday. I apologize for missing last week, but I'll try not to let that happen again. I love doing these for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy watching these. Again, thanks for watching. I'm Jeff. This is the Geek Blend. And remember, if you geek about it, we speak about it. See you guys next time. Bye.